When did Matt Ryan first appear on your radar screen, Chris Ballard?
Let me tell you, I'll give Mr. Audacy a lot of credit. He kept telling me. I mean, that's one thing I really appreciate about him. You know, he's done the job before. You know, he's been a GM. So he kept telling me, he goes, you know what, Chris, something good's going to happen. Just keep working. Don't panic. Don't just make a move to make a move. You know, be patient, which I am by nature, and be patient, and something could come to fruition. And when all the Watson talk started, you know, filtering and coming up, you know, we had got a call from Atlanta that, you know, would you be interested? And of course we said, yeah, we'd definitely be interested. And, you know, as we kept moving forward, talking about it, we thought it was going to be a really good fit, and fortunate enough that we were able to work out a deal, you know, even after they didn't get Deshaun, you know, to get Matt here.
So that's the way the genesis was, the Deshaun Watson interest in Atlanta. Their preparations in case Deshaun said yes to them was to give you a ring.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they wanted to do the right thing for Matt.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, look, Matt's meant the world to that franchise. And, you know, when they were going down the Watson road, I think let's find a good place. And I know that before even that, I think Matt had done some research, you know, on us by calling Peyton and asking around the league. And it's good because the feelings were mutual on wanting to make this happen.
And was there, because I know Baker Mayfield had voiced personally that he would love to land with you guys. Was that ever an option for you as well, Chris?
We went through, what I would tell you, Rich, is we went through every quarterback that we thought was going to be available. And I remember telling Rich and Frank, Mr. Audacy and Frank, sorry,
mm-hmm.
that we'll be patient, we will wait, and the best option will present itself to us at the right time. I wish I could tell you I had some crystal ball and that I just knew this was going to happen. Sometimes, Rich, you just get a little lucky. And Lord knows we needed some, you know, to be able to make this happen. But we evaluated every quarterback that we thought, and ultimately we ended up with the one that, you know, we thought was the best option for us.
And how long do you think Matt's stay could be there? I mean, I understand you've got fish to fry in 2022, but this is now, you know, I know since Luck kind of surprised you to say I'm out, the quarterback we all talk about in the media about different starting quarterback now multiple years in a row for you. I imagine that's not the way you really want to go about your business. So
you think? I mean,
right.
We get it's funny because I think about it all the time. You know, all of a sudden we get Phillip, you know, and then Phillip decides to retire. You know, then we get Carson. We got to move on. I mean, we've been quite the ringer. I don't know. I mean, I got to go through a season with Matt, but I'll tell you this: he's in great shape. He's been very durable, you know, in his career. I think Matt wants to play as long as he can play. I can't foresee the future. I know we've got him under contract for 2 years, so I know it'll be 2 years. And then we'll go from there and see where it takes us. But, you know, it's very early. We're all really excited about having him here, and I know he's excited about being here. I mean, Rich, this guy's, like I always knew from afar, but until you live with somebody and really get to know them, you don't really know. I mean, you think you know, but you don't know. I mean, he is a real deal leader in every aspect, and extremely professional, extremely driven, and extremely passionate about playing the game. You know, I told Matt this. One of the funnest years I've ever had in football was the year I had with Phillip Rivers. The joy. Phillip Rivers, 39 years old.
Yeah.
And the joy that he played the game with. And it was just infectious to everybody. And it was no different than watching my 16-year-old son play football, you know, at a young age. And he played the game just like he was a kid. And it's the only regret I have about the year with Phillip is that our fans, because of COVID, didn't get to feel it the way we got to feel it, because it was really special. And I feel a lot of the same things with Matt. Like, the game brings Matt a lot of joy. And it's not just Sundays. It's the everyday. And I think as you get older, Phillip told me this, you appreciate it more. You appreciate, every practice, every session you have with a chance to get better, every chance to be able to play a kid's game, for as long as you can and get as much joy and enjoyment out of it as you can. That is a really cool thing to be around. And I feel very similar about Matt. Now, we haven't gone through the ringer yet, through the season.
Right.
But I got a good feeling that it's going to be very similar.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.